fabulous. Hey there, it's Sadie at allnaturalme.com. Thanks for joining me. Did you know that was my name? Yeah. We're going to talk about the Konmari method. This is actually a book, so summer reading program. Well, don't get too disappointed or excited. It's checked out today, so you can't even get it at this library.
Oh, how sad.
I have listened to the audiobook. It's on YouTube, bootlegged, so you'll be in big trouble if you listen to it, but that's the way I like to listen to it. So it's a book written by Marie Kondo. She's a Japanese master of decluttering and making your space into one that you really, really enjoy. So let's, by a show of hands, do you like this state of affairs in your bedroom? Like, when you walk in your bedroom, are you like,
Yes.
I love it in here, or could it be?
I love it in there.
Good. You don't need this class then.
Exactly.
All right, so tell me how you feel about your bedroom.
It could be better.
Like too much stuff,
Our
or
bedroom is just a mess.
it's a mess?
Yes.
Like trashed? Like what happened here? Like a hurricane, tornado came through here?
3 girls sharing the same bedroom.
3 girls. Okay, very good. So, this is then a book that you may be interested in reading. Like I said, it's from a Japanese woman. It's called The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing. So, some people make like it a lifelong journey of decluttering their stuff. Like every week, I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I'm trying to organize it. It never works. What makes this different is this is not something that you're supposed to do like every day for the rest of your life. She makes decluttering like a one-time special event. So like when it comes time for you to put your room into order, you're supposed to dress up, look good, like it's an event. Like today, I am decluttering my life, putting my life back together.
Like yesterday you brought out the baby bunnies.
No, that has nothing to do with it. All right, so I'm going to pass this around just so you can read the title and just appreciate how fabulous I cut and glued that piece of paper.
Is the printer ready yet?
Is what?
The printer ready?
The printer
Remember
ready?
yelling
I
at it
know,
a couple
right?
days ago?
Okay, so this is what makes the Konmari method like super special, is that you start by discarding once. All at once, intensely and completely. This is what makes this method different from any other like organizational thing. So, for example, this is a terrible place to even imagine this, but say we were getting ready to organize our books. Because she does it by category. We would take all the books in the whole house and put them all on the table.
That would
Every
be,
single book that we own.
That would be a stuffed table, like on
Okay,
Thanksgiving.
so first of all, we're taken back by the sheer volume of stuff, right? But then, as we look at like just the books, we can evaluate what we really want to keep and what we no longer need. Like what doesn't serve us anymore. So it's not really about like getting rid of stuff. It's actually keeping what speaks to your heart. Like, it's not like what do I have to let go of as much as what sparks joy within me. What do I really love? Because when you walk into your house or walk into your room, you should love everything in it. So, first of all, start by discarding all at once, intensely and completely. That's one theme. And then keep only those things that speak to your heart.
Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo. So that's the author. She's adorable as a human being. I love her. So keep only things that spark joy. So if you can imagine, and I didn't actually bring any stuff with me, but let's say like you have anything. You can pick up anything. Like, this is my trusty mug, right? When I hold this mug, like, does it actually, like, make me happy or spark joy? Or is it not? Hey, guys. Go ahead and grab a chair. Come on in. Does it speak to my heart? When I hold this, is there an upliftment within me? Or is it like, I'm going to have you sit back around here, unless you want to be part of my video. Just go ahead and line up right there. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Yep, come on in. Hey, Live Me. I'm doing a presentation on my local library talking about the Konmari method. There's actually people there. All right, so to recap, I'm glad you're here, Shannon. Thanks for coming. Did you guys walk?
No.
Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay, so go ahead and pass those back to them. We're talking about a book that sometimes is available to check out here at this library, but it's not today. It's written by a Japanese woman named Marie Kondo. She has a very unique way of how to declutter your space. And the first two things that make it really unique is that, one, it's done all at once. So it's not like every week you're trying to organize and trying to organize and trying to organize. No, it's like a one-time event. You're supposed to dress up for it. You're supposed to make it like this special thing. Like today, we are Konmari method decluttering. So when you do it all at once and completely, like from start to finish. So I was giving the example that, like, say we were doing books. Can you imagine doing this here? That'd be like incredible. You bring every book that you own in your whole house and you put it on the table. From every room, every type of book, it's all out on the table. So you're kind of shocked. Like, oh my goodness, like this is all the books that we have by the sheer volume. So then you look at them and then you can decipher, do I love this book? Or is it just here because it's here? Like, you should only have things in your home that uplift you and you love and serve your highest good. So that's what we're talking about today. So the question of what you want to own is actually the question of how you want to live your life. It's bigger than just stuff. Because if you have too much stuff, now granted, if you're happy when you walk in your house, if you're like ecstatic to be home and surrounded by all this stuff, then by all means, it's right for you. But most people don't feel like that. Most people feel overwhelmed or claustrophobic or just like, I don't want to clean all this, right? It's just too much. So it puts you in a self-reflective mode. Like, how do I want to live? What kind of life do I want to have? Do I want a life where I'm just constantly like rearranging this stuff, cleaning this stuff, dusting this stuff? Like, this isn't living, this is just managing my stuff. So it puts you in a state of like, how do I actually want to live? All right, so if this was at my house, and I would like hold it in my hands, right? Like, let's take out the pens because that makes me confused. Like, do I love this from Eugene Miller? It's got advertising on it. Like, I kind of like the colors, but then I kind of don't. So listen, right away, if I'm not loving this mug, I thank it. Thank you, mug. Thank you for being here. You've served your purpose. And then I take it over here and I put it in the donation box. It's that easy. Now, if I pick something up, wish I had more stuff around me. If I pick something up and I was like, oh, I love this purse. Like, as soon as I picked it up, it sparked joy. Like, I love the colors. I love the way it like fits right in my armpit, right?
It matches one of your shirts.
It matches one of my shirts. Like, this has clearly created some positive energy within me, so I'll keep it. It's not about the number of items you have. It's about what items you have that you actually love, or what stuff you could like light on fire and not care about. Well, why is it in your house then? Get rid of it, right? Hey, do you want a chair? Come around. You can sit there. You can get a chair. So anyways, Konmari method. If you look on Pinterest or YouTube or whatever, like, you will be like bombarded. Does anybody ever heard of this? Or am I talking to like new timers? Anyone ever hear this? Awesome. Good. All right, so here is a 7-step that I will pass around for you. Let me show my screen here.
Both of your screens.
Yeah, both of my screens. Hey, Rissa. Here's 7 steps. Decluttering with the Konmari method. Okay, first of all, and don't worry, I'll give you guys all chocolate when we're done here.
Yay.
Visualize your destination. So right now, just pick one room, whether it's your kitchen or your bedroom or your living room, and just visualize how you would like it to be, right? Just think about, like, what would make this room feel good, okay? Now, number 2, focus on one category. Whatever I just said, like, forget it, because listen, focus on one category, not one room at a time. So do keep in mind, like, your grand vision, but you're not going to work like one room at a time. You're going to work in categories. Books, that's a category. Clothes, that's a category. Paperwork, that's a category. And the hardest category of all is mementos. Photographs, things that are, like, meaningful, right? Like, that's the one you want to save for last. Like, you don't go tackling this project of all your pictures. Like, you want to save that for
Hey,
last.
Mom, don't forget that you can't vacuum.
Okay, so number 3, get everything out so you can examine it all. So think about your clothes. You put them all out on the table, all of them, and then you examine it as a collective. Like, that's a lot of clothes, right? So you always start with discarding, not like organizing. That's really important. Like, some people try to organize before they've completed the discarding. No, you want to get rid of, pack it up, get your Goodwill bags out the door, toss out, completely discard, and then and only then start to organize, so then it's more manageable. Keep only that which sparks joy. Is that pretty clear to you guys? Do you know your joy factor? Like, I mean, some people don't. They're like, I don't even know. I never even thought about my stuff sparking joy or making me feel good. But that's why you take everything, every item, every book, and you hold it in your hands and you look at it. And then you decide, does it spark joy or not so much? So save your mementos for last and make tidying a special event, not a daily chore. So go ahead and pass that around. Yeah, it's really important to dress up for this event. Like, this is something, a gift to yourself. Like, something that you and your sisters will be doing for yourself. Like, hey girls, like, okay, Saturday at 2 p.m., like, this is for them because they share a room. 3 girls, 1 bedroom. Can you relate? Anybody? It's crazy. That's crazy. Make it an event. Like, okay, like Shannon, like, you got your apartment. Are you loving it?
I actually moved back home.
You're back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you can do this anywhere. How much more stuff did you move back with? A lot.
More than I had.
Yes.
When I moved out.
Absolutely, yeah, because people were like, take this, take this, take this. Yeah, you got to almost learn to be like, no, thank you. So make a plan with your sisters. Saturday, 2 p.m., ready, girls? You get your makeup on, you get dressed up, like, we're going to do this. You dress up like it's a special event. That will make you feel confident. That will put you in the right mindset, like, we're getting this started and finished, we're doing this. So remember, do it all at once. Once you start, completely do it. Tidy all at once. And then more on discarding the categories. So when you girls get together, I'm just going to use you as an example. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do by category. So first, you're going to do your clothes. All the clothes, or your separate piles on each bed. All the clothes out. Or put it all on the floor. Like, shock yourself. It will help you realize that you've become a little hoarder. You know what I mean? Like, oh my goodness, there's no reason for me to have 52 shoes, right? Like, this is insane. This is making me stressed out, trying to find a place for all these shoes. Like, I don't have that big of a closet. That's where I'm at, you know? So you put everything out on the floor and you hold up each and every item. Like, your purse is pretty cute. I'm thinking you would keep that. But what about the other 50 in your closet? If you hold it up, does it spark joy? So ask yourself that. Hold it and say, does this spark joy? If it does, keep it. If not, thank it. It's really important. Thank it. It came into your life. It served a purpose, even if you just used it once. Energetically, it puts you in a better place. Hi, Classy Coco. I love you. And then pass it on if it doesn't hold joy for you. So, things to not do. Do not play music while you're doing this. Do not have the Netflix on. Do not do anything that's like making you distracted. You need to focus. So you can hear yourself, you can hear your heart space, and you stay on task. So stay focused, give it your full attention, and discard everything, okay? Like go through it. You're either keeping it and finding it a place, or you're discarding it. But make sure you finish the discarding so it's not lingering all week. So agree to it to being like a start and finish type of thing. And make sure you thank your belongings for their service. So I printed out a couple infographics to really take this home for you. Yeah, let me just pass this around. So clothing, books, papers first, then miscellaneous stuff, body products, hair stuff. Last, you do the sentimental stuff. Because there's a lot of guilt associated, like somebody gives you a gift, right, Pear? Like you gotta keep it forever. Did I give you that? You better keep it forever. No, you gotta let that go. Because you can't just be holding on to stuff because somebody gave it to you. If you love it, yes, keep it. But if not, don't. So anyways, in a sense, that is what the Konmari method is all about. Today, as a demo, I brought in someone who lives with me, his sock drawer. Okay, this is nuts. So I'm gonna...
Socks are mine.
Exactly. So as you can see, this is maybe what a lot of people's sock drawer looks like. I'm gonna show you how to transform this using the Konmari method. So come here, Aiden. I want you to find me some matches. So now listen, if the Konmari method resonates with you, check out her book, look at her YouTube videos. She has, okay, that's just the first step. Then she has ways for you to organize specific ideas on how like you don't, no. Okay, this is, okay, right, this is how a lot of people do it. They make this potato, okay, thing, stretches out your socks. We don't really do this or hang up clothes. Like if you can fold it origami style, this is the Japanese method, you guys, that is going to help you organize your drawers. Because once we pull out this drawer, we are going to be able to see every sock at once. Now, he only has 2 colors of socks, but like if you have like a bunch of socks and you're like, where's my purple socks? Like you're going to be able to pull out your drawer and see all your socks because of the way we're going to fold it. And you can do this with your t-shirts and your pants. Like if I could have lugged my 100-pound drawer of pants in here, I should have taken a picture. But like when I pull it out, they're like this. Folded, and I'll show you how to do that, and placed in. So I don't have to flip through a stack. I open the drawer, I see all of my options. It takes me like 2 seconds to pick out a pair of pants. Because I know what I want, and then I open the drawer, and I see it, and I get it. So it's kind of cool, especially with t-shirts, because like your t-shirts, there they are. You don't forget about that one on the bottom if you stack like on top of each other. So this is stacked like in a line. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. There's always one, and that's my kid. All right. So let me read you a quote. The space in which we live should be for the person we are becoming now, not for the person we were in the past. Okay, so a lot of times like our bedrooms and stuff are just representations of who we have been, not even for the person we are becoming or gonna be. So it's a different way to look at things. Like, do you want to be reminded of the past 18 years, like when you were a child? Maybe. Like, no judgment here. But like, who are you becoming as a young adult? Let your space reflect that and nurture that. Okay, so pass that around. When your room is clean and uncluttered, you have no choice but to examine your inner state. So as you evolve as a person, if you walk into your room and it's clear, your bed is made, your clothes are downsized and organized, right? You only see things that you love. Okay, cool. Now you're in a good place to become the person you're becoming, right? It can be you and your thoughts, not like you and, oh my God, all this stuff is crazy. Does that make sense? Are you inspired? So what does it say on the bottom of that? Your house should be living space, not storage space, right? You don't need your house to look like Walmart. Just stuff. Be it where you love to be. What do you like to do? Draw, right? Be creative. Hang out with friends, family. Like, have a really nice area. But most of all, cleaning up your space is a great way to just have a space that you enjoy. Okay. So, and if it doesn't bother you, forget everything that I said. So we're gonna talk about how instead of doing the potato, we can do the sushi, origami. So all of your items can actually be folded. Like, here's how I do socks. I just sort of wrap them around, okay? And then look, they basically stand up on their own, okay? So are you finding me matches? That's what I wanted you to do for me. Okay, find me matches. This needed done anyways, dear child. Not even matching them. Socks up? Are you kidding me? So instead of doing the potato fold, I fold like this, okay? I just roll it around so that every sock should really hold its own. So that whenever I put this, see? Whenever I put this in the drawer, there they are. Okay, so we're going to do a whole line of these. We're going to take out the potato. Now, admit it, who potatoes their socks? Shannon, please tell me you don't potato.
I just throw them in the drawer.
You just throw them in the drawer. Well, at least they're not getting stretched out then. So, I know, you guys, it sounds crazy. What do you mean organize your sock drawer? But
I know, you got all the time.
yeah, hey, no more potatoing. I'm going to do this. Now, if it doesn't make sense for you to do your socks, I get that. But how about your t-shirts? Wouldn't you like to open up your drawer and see all of your t-shirts, equally? And maybe even color-coded, white, yellow, have it a rainbow? That's art, girls, right?
What if you have double-colored socks?
Oh, here we go.
That's okay. All right, so folding this. And as soon as I get enough to tip the drawer, I will show you. Now, you remember what it looked like before, so this is going to be great. Does anybody have any questions while I'm rolling socks? About anything? About Konmari? So, okay, recap. I'm going to quiz you.
No!
Yes! You want chocolate?
I came in here
I'm already
halfway.
nervous. I don't need a quiz.
All right, so
I don't want quizzes.
tell me one. Okay. I won't quiz you. But tell me one thing that I just said in the last 10 minutes
While you're folding socks.
that stuck out, that you're going to leave here with. Don't potato your
your
socks, okay?
Sounds
Something that stuck out about the KonMari method that maybe spoke to you.
Having how you want you to become.
Yeah.
Right, about the
Who
person that
potatoes
you're
their socks?
becoming, not who you've been. Yeah, that's pretty
Stuck
deep.
out.
You thought this was just about
Yeah.
decluttering.
Like having a clean space is better than having a place that's completely cluttered.
Exactly. You know why? Because in that energy, everything's energy. It can flow in your house. It doesn't get stagnant and caught up and stuck. Shannon.
Being confident, getting all ready up.
Heck yeah. Be confident. To do it itself or just every day? Yeah, every day. You guys, sometimes I don't leave my house and I still get dressed up because I want to feel good. And I do broadcast on Live Me, so sometimes people actually do see me. But even before I started broadcasting on Live Me, I just got dressed up because I know the energetic difference of what it feels like to be in sweatpants as to something that put on a fake pearl necklace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't be jealous. All right, so thank you. Look at this coming along. Are these extras?
Those are the extras.
Okay, so let me just finish this and then I'll show you the whole thing. Anybody else want to say something? Maddie, say something. What about like making your drawers look like art? Like making everything feel beautiful around you. I like that. I like that idea. Make everything around you beautiful. Why not? All right. So 3 more pairs of socks and then I will show you. So what's the name of the book?
I don't know.
Konmari.
The name of the book is actually The Japanese Art of Decluttering. Look on that front page. The Japanese Art.
Art of decluttering and organizing.
Yeah, it's an art form.
Bro,
It truly is. Make your living spaces something that you enjoy being in.
He's making potatoes.
These are all the socks with holes in them.
Oh, okay, throw them out then. Thank them for your service.
See ya.
Say thank you, socks. Thank you for your service. Now listen,
Go make it.
does anybody remember how
Oh,
stuffed
you can go get it.
full this is? Okay, now he did throw out a few pair, but even
A few pair?
even before then, that drawer was stuffed crazy full. Like it was just like, what the H is going on in this drawer, right? Okay, look how much more room. No, you hold those ones. These are the extras that we have to find mates. Now look.
Oh boy.
That, what word can I use around you? That mess
Turn it into
That was-
something beautiful.
that was in the drawer before
Turn
has
into
now
sushi.
been organized.
Sushi.
So there's no, yeah, sushi, no, not potato. So there's no reason like for you to spend 30 minutes looking for a pair of socks,
That's
right?
just ridiculous.
I just save time. Now I can do more of what I want to do. I don't even know what that is. But like, you know what I'm saying? Now you can go have fun with your friends. Now you can draw more, read more,
Eat
play
candy
more,
more.
eat more, whatever. Whatever, right? So there we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it sure makes more sense now. You are welcome.
You're welcome.
There you go. You're welcome.
You brought these.
All right, so anyways, to wrap up my presentation, it's also supposed to be about cleaning green. Are you in charge of cleaning your room? Or the bathroom? Please tell me you help your parents out.
Nope.
It's not chores, it's what you're supposed to do. That's what I've been told.
All right, so cleaning naturally. Really, once upon a time, baking soda and vinegar, the end. Like truly, you do not have to spend like $10 on green cleaning products. You can if you want to, of course, but if you go to the grocery store and you get vinegar and baking soda, you can pretty much clean your entire house with that. And just water. Like some things just need a damp rag. You don't have to nuke them all the time with chemicals because you're breathing that air. So you want to be healthy and you want to like feel good.
You don't
So
want to have all the harsh chemicals.
right,
in that.
don't poison yourself. Or your pets or your family. So if anybody wants to make a copy of that one that's floating around to give it to your parents, I'm sure we can do that for you. So like here's like a easy way to clean your bathtub. You just take like some baking soda and put a little squirt of dish soap in it. And if you had essential oils, you could add those in. Do you know what those are? Like lavender, tea tree, right? And that's just it. That scrubs all the soapy shampoo gunk around the edge. And then you just rinse it with water. Likewise, you could just get a spray bottle and put a drop of dish soap, maybe some vinegar, fill it up with water, bam, counter spray.
Put some oranges in it.
Put some orange oil in it so it smells pretty, bam, you're
like
done.
You did.
Like I did. So there's also a recipe for a window cleaner. That just uses water, vinegar, a little bit of soap. And if you do have access to essential oils, you don't have to buy like a chemical air freshener. You just get a spray bottle and put water and like 20 or 30 drops of lavender, and then this spritz your couch in your room. So there's a lot of natural things to do. So that's why we combine this, because there's really not much to say about cleaning green. Just stop using the chemicals. Bam. Once upon a time, baking soda and vinegar. The end. It like really does work. Or just water. Right? Dust with just a damp washcloth. So anyways, go ahead. Oh, you passed that other one around. But any other questions, comments? I think that covers it. So you guys ready to eat chocolate?
Yay!
Yay! All right, thanks for joining me. This is Sadie at
We
allnaturalme.com.
talked about
socks